All right, so Clive, we got a problem. Sold the patio furniture. You can see the weather's nice, spring, so I got to replace this patio furniture. So we got a big space. We got a pickup truck full of materials. Let's go see what we can figure out. Okay, like I said, we got a big spot to fill. Got some rough looking blueprints here. Truckload of lumber. All right, well, so far so good. We got the tabletop. I took a little bit more patience and got those edges and got them all screwed in. So we're going to kind of sand this down and see how it looks. So, all righty. Well, we got our bases cut. So we're going to trim that out. You guys seen that before, so we'll see how it turns out. But moving right along, started kind of sanding on the tabletop, looking great. Alrighty, folks, we got one of the legs done. This will be where the table sits up here. And got a little fancy down here. I ain't too worried about that, but like I said, it's just gonna be rough. But anyway, yep. I'm gonna have a 2x4 coming across here, and then we'll have the cross pieces and we'll tie in. So she's coming along nicely. All right, so we're on day 2. Had the girls help me sand a little bit on the legs and the cross braces. So now we're gonna go into full bench production. So I've got my bench tops. Allison, where's she at? She helped me do the measuring, so if it's off, it's her fault. Bryn's been sanding and helping measure. Clivey, he's been guard dog attacked. We got our, supposedly this works. If you take a furnace filter, box fan, it'll, as you're circulating sawdust. Because I just worked hard cleaning this place up, if you can't tell. But so anyway, found when you go to do this, like I had my block set up, so my measurements for my legs, my bases are all set up. Got me a little jig here to where I can figure out how to, and this isn't the actual, but I'm making the cuts here so I can sink the legs in, make them good and tight, and then we'll come across the top of the bench. Of course, the legs are over there, and we'll kind of going from there. So enjoying a nice rainy day in the shop. What are you doing, Clive? Girls hiding in the potty? Huh? They hiding? Go get them. All right. On to the next one. All right, we're going to do a little speedy time lapse here, give you an idea of what it takes to get these bases prepped and the indents cut in. So you can see I found out I like to try to make my precise cuts first, and I can kind of go through, zip it out real quick. But yeah, the quicker you are, good sharp chisel, and should take care of everything. So you can see this is how I got it knocked out. Oh, camera decided to take a little flip, but yep, that's finished product. All right, we got all 6 of the bases done. This place is a mess. Let's get this place cleaned up real quick. All right, like I said before, I'd taken about a week and got this place all cleaned up, vacuumed up. So I found that a whole lot easier when I'd go from cutting phase into a building phase, take a few minutes and get everything vacuumed up, including down the shirt and the floor. Of course, Clive likes to chase the vacuum, so clean shop makes it go quicker. All right, we got most of that sawdust cleaned up. Like I said, it's not 100% job well done, but enough that we can kind of see and not be standing and really mixing this stuff around. So I think what I'll start doing now is assembling the bases for the benches. Some of you may be going, well, you could have just slapped a couple tubas, and you're exactly right, but I'm a big boy, so I like sturdy benches. So we're going to start piecing them together one by one. We'll kind of go through that. Alrighty, guys. Here's a mock-up or one of the first legs. So you can see, of course, my boards will go across there for the bench, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So, all right. 5 more to go. We'll keep plugging away. All right, guys, what do you think? First bench is down. Haven't got all the screws in it yet. I need to go buy some more. But overall, I am liking it. I am liking it. You guys are gonna sit here and watch me give her a test go. So let's see, Clivey. Let's go first in the middle. Oh, talk about good. Talk about good and get right. Don't worry, it's not the crumb, it's just sawdust. What do you think? Huh? I said that's solid. This only got 6 screws in it, and I'm going to put more. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Alright, I got my test model Bryn here. She approved of the benches, so onward and forward. Alright. Well, we got bench number 2 done. Of course, it's not supposed to be up there, but made it easier to put all the boards on, and went ahead and added those extra little, just so there's no wobbles. But then if you're sitting there, it kind of gives you a place to rest your feet. So, all right. Well, I think me and Clyde, he's mainly going to watch, but I'm going to get the legs up and together and attempt to get that tabletop on and go from there. So we're moving right along. Thanks for watching. All right, so we got the table base all assembled here and went ahead and slid the tabletop on. It is looking good, coming together right. So we had several different options on how we could have done this. Could have stained it, painted it, done all sorts of things. But what me and the wife decided we liked was going with the burn look with the clear polyurethane. So just quick time lapse, just taking a little torch here and going through. And what's neat about this is you can make it as light, as dark as you want. And worst case, you make an area too light, you can always sand it and re-burn it again. So pretty neat little process, and I think it's come together quite nicely. All right, here's finished tabletop. Got it all burned. You can see a little bit of shine to it. I just did some spray on poly. That's real important because if you try to go to brush it, you're going to kind of brush some of that soot and make it a little darker. So take a little spray on poly, spray that on first, then you can come through with your thick brush and away you go. So here's finished product, and I think it turned out great. Let's hear from them. Alrighty girls, what do you think?
I like it.
Will it work?
Yeah.
Daddy doing all right job? All right. Well, call this project complete. Thanks for watching.